guys.
Thank you so much
Morning,
for joining us
Kevin,
today.
Michael.
Got you
Thank
guys
for
up and
having
early
us.
today.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you for having us.
All right. So let's start with Kevin. Can you tell us a little bit about Avarik Saga?
Yes, of course. So Avarik Saga is the first NFT P2E metaverse game that based from Indonesia. So the inspiration coming from Axie Infinity or other P2E games in a space where during pandemic especially they really revolutionized or helped middle income class and also middle income uh, to uh, to to go advanced in the economy. Like at one point, like this P2E games is the only income source for some people in the Southeast Asia to continue their lives. And for Avarik Saga itself, the project was initiated back in July, August 2021. And we did our NFT sale back in September 2021, and we did raise around $3 million back then.
Yeah, and Kevin, what would you say that would differentiate Avarik Saga from other NFT games right now?
Oh, okay. Thank you for the question. So the first key differentiation were the first JRPG NFT game. So if you take a look on the space, in the NFT space, there are tons of games that already built. But
Okay.
on the JRPG team, we're the first globally.
Okay.
And then second, our key differentiation is our game is a character building game,
Okay.
meaning that when people play, they're able to develop their character, not only just like doing battle, but they able to increase like their stats, skills, and other things on the character itself. And the third one is we have a more balanced P2E system, meaning
Right.
that our token is collateralized, meaning that we cannot just issue more and more token every day.
Okay, so tell us a bit more about P2E, because me myself, I'm new to this as well, and I've only started hearing about playing to earn. Can you tell us a little bit more about that system?
So it's a new system in the world where all the direction in the world is going towards in. Basically, the world is going towards decentralization, right?
Right.
And then P2E is a new way of a new era of gaming. Previously, all the game company they use the terms of pay to win. When you want to win a game, that means that you have to pay to increase the armor, weapon stats, and all that.
Yeah.
Right.
But in the new era, in the Web3 era, people play and they can earn actually. So they don't have like to pay and win, but they actually can do play and earn.
So it's actually like the opposite. You're instead of actually paying in order to upgrade your characters and things like that, you're playing this game to earn money as income, as actual income.
Right. I mean, we've already seen this also in the world of esports, right?
Sure.
Where they're playing games and there's
Sure.
so many monies that you can win. Let's say if
Right.
you win in first, second, third place. So this is just more an advance for it if
Yeah.
you're playing personally too. Now, Kevin, I really am curious to know how it is when gamers when they play in the metaverse. Is it a new experience? Because like you said yourself, especially for myself, I'm very, very newbie on this, on the basic step as of right now. How will gamers feel the experience playing in the metaverse?
I see. On the metaverse itself, like the experience of playing the game will be much immersed. Meaning that previously, when we play a game, we just see the screen and we play on the screen.
Yeah.
But when in the metaverse, we can actually be inside of the game, meaning that we can actually be in the environment, the real environment inside of the game, using
Right.
like AR and VR.
Right.
So the playing experience will be much more immersive
So it's
on the
not.
metaverse gaming.
So it's not you playing with your, with your what do you call controllers,
Right.
right? And playing a character.
Right.
You're
Controller.
the character yourself.
Right. That's
How cool!
That's
I mean, I
trippy.
watched this in
That's
movies.
trippy. The future is here.
Exactly.
Anyway, so Kevin, this is a collaboration of Avarik Saga with EVOS. Can you tell us a little bit about your collaboration together?
Yeah. So on with EVOS, like EVOS is super helpful to us in first is game design, and they're also like helping us on the game queues itself.
Okay.
And of course, like they have a marketing arm that helping us to penetrate the market And once we're ready, I think on the game distribution part, it's also something that they're helping us.
Okay, so we happen to have Michael with us as well.
Right.
So let's find out a little bit from your end, Michael. This is actually your second time collaborating in an NFT. What makes this particular collaboration with Avarik Saga different or special?
I think I've already brought to the table something quite different, with the gaming mechanics and things like that. It's a JRPG P2E games. Have never seen that before in a space as well. So, and Kevin here and we have been, building the game mechanics and things like that just for everyone to be able to play the game, right? Because we do believe that games have to be fun first, so that the gamers will actually stay and retain.
Right, and also, Michael, as we are knowing now, there's games and whatnot in Metaverse and also NFT games. How do you attract gamers to jump now to this realm of Metaverse?
Yeah, so I think what Kevin mentioned in the first previously, basically game design, the tokenomics of things, I think they have to be really well thought of. A lot of games right now, the main attraction is basically just you can come here and you can earn money to play, right? But I believe the economics would not be as sustainable as if the game is actually fun to play, right? So instead of focusing on you can earn money, it's more you can play the game, have fun, and earn money, right? So yeah, it's something that we're working with, and because we're in it for the long term.
So let's talk a little bit, since you talk about how fun it is to play the game. Let's talk about the gameplay itself. Is it different than anything that we've ever seen before? Like if expert, I don't know if you call them experts, but guys that have a lot of experience, guys or girls that have a lot of experience in playing games. Does this put everyone on a level playing field again, or does prior experience actually help? Is the gameplay that much different from prior games as well?
So there's a bit of leveling and basically combinations where you can actually use your NFTs to create a better combo, and that's why there's a partnership with EVOS, is because we want to have that kind of esports element within the game itself, right? To make it competitive for pro players and easy enough for newcomers as well.
Okay.
So and typical games right now in the P2E space, it's kind of like you can just pick it up and play, right? But what we want is to have that competitive edge as well, for competitions and tournaments in the future.
That's a little bit tricky then, right? Because you want to make it you don't want to make it too difficult for people like me and Carolyn, who's just jumping into the metaverse. But as well, you want to make it challenging enough for those that are going to take part in tournaments.
But how do you see, especially for the public itself that is now beginner or just in a touch note of how Metaverse is it going to be easy for them to adapt to, these kind of games, and also even the Metaverse itself, especially for the Indonesian public, in your opinion?
Yeah, good question. Good question. So I think adoption probably would take time. As all new technology, there's probably resistance as well. So big game developers, the reason why they haven't jumped in is because they want to kind of like feel the market for now. But the thing that we have to understand about the Metaverse is, we're not at that stage where, if you guys have seen the movie Ready Player One, where you just put in the goggles and then we're not there yet, right? For now, the Metaverse is what Kevin said, it's more immersive, but also basically interoperability between platforms, right? So if I own one wallet, I can jump around different platforms with just that one wallet, just that one account. Instead, what you have right now is you go to Facebook, you have to create an account. You go to Google, you have to create another account. So it's kind of like centralized in a way on different platforms, right? But on Metaverse, you can just basically have one account, and that's it. And onboarding those, people like you and me, and million others, it's kind of like, there needs to be a step-by-step process what you got to do with that. And right now, it's not that easy. It's still because we're still in early days.
We're very
right?
early
So
stages
Yeah.
right
I
now. Yeah.
very very early, yeah. So I think adoption would actually take time on that part as well.
You mentioned as well that there would be resistance. Who or why would people resist this sort of idea or advancement?
Right. So we've seen game developers like Square Enix, basically the Final Fantasy series
Oh, right.
makers, and Ubisoft. When they first announced there will be like P2E on their site, traditional hardcore gamers is like kind of, no, we don't need that, right? We love our games right now. We don't wanna have all these play to earn, ruining our experience in the game, right? Because they enjoy all these single player games. So what they're saying is, my life within the game itself is already so different from my real life, and if my real life is now mixed with my gaming life,
okay.
what's the difference?
Right. People kind of want to
So,
escape by playing a game, and they don't want part of having
This
to
is
live their life.
We're
Oh,
talking
that
like
makes
I'm
sense.
watching Inception right now. I'm like thinking, okay, which one am I right now? Wow.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly,
That makes sense. Okay.
right?
All right, so it seems it's also, for the older generation or our generation above, this is something that we need to accept right now, especially, sometimes we see people or even parents are saying, you don't play with your games, but now with, this new spectrum, I think it's believed that,
Platform.
and you're playing your games and whatnot, but you can earn something and you can gradually make yourself into someone on this. Now, Michael and also Kevin, do you, this is a question for you both. What do you hope you can achieve for Indonesian gamers, especially through this collaboration?
Like, you wanna go ahead?
It's always easier to
Michael
go
and
first.
Kevin
It's always
are-
easier to go first.
All right, I can go ahead. I mean, okay. So what we envision is like with this collaboration. I mean, like EVOS has like 15, 20 million followers, right, and fans across like Indonesia and also Southeast Asia. With this partnership, we hope that the distribution and also like the education process of like Metaverse gaming or NFT gaming becomes even faster to reach out to the mass market. So I think this is a very strategical partnership, I guess. And I mean, like basically, esports player are the lowest hanging fruit for NFT gaming, any NFT gaming in the world for now.
Okay. How about you, Michael?
Yeah, it's what Kevin mentioned. What we want to be as an esports company is just to give back to all our followers, right? I mean, we can only have so much players within our roster, right? But now instead of, all our subscribers and our followers, they can do something more within the Metaverse. And that is something that Avarik and I, and EVOS is bringing to the table.
I suppose so. I suppose it just makes it more inclusive for all those people out there that do want to get involved and are not at that level yet. So, guys, it's been great talking to you. Congratulations on this collaboration, Avarik Saga and EVOS. We hope for good things for you in 2022, and obviously much success to you both as well. Take good care. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Have an
much.
awesome
Have a great
weekend,
one.
guys.
Bye, guys. Bye, Kevin. Bye, Michael.
Bye-bye.